Well, hi there. Hey, I just had a good idea. And I suppose you're wondering why I'm sneaking through these cars. Because, well, first let me tell you where I got the idea. The idea, it came from, I heard about the Marshall Project and what they're doing, or what they already did, is they let out 1.8 million prisoners. Yeah, so they can be safe, because of the virus, and I mean, they were sheltering in place already, but I guess that didn't work for them. And anyway, so now they're talking about letting out prisoners that are overweight, because they can be safe. But I'm sure they're not thinking of us as much when about safety, because I think that's why they were in there in the first place. So my idea is I could start a new business by, breaking and entering, and and since they're not putting since they're taking people out, let me say it this way, they're probably not putting people in. So I'm going to take this pry bar and I'm going to change the name, because prying, if you're prying into somebody's personal business, that don't sound right. Or prying means you're moving something that don't want to move. So I'm going to call this a T37 actuator, after the T37 70s Pontiac. Yeah, so I'm going to weasel my way around through here and come up to this garage, because I'm going to get in here. Now, you remember that couple that was protecting their home against the protesters? Yeah, I think they were in jail for quite a while, and I think they're still having problems, and with the whole business of being in jail and stuff. So, I mean, what they're doing is they're taking the people out of prison that should be in there and putting people in there that, like us law-abiding citizens. Well, this ain't law-abiding right now, but normally I am. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this T37 actuator and I'm going to stick it right in the weather stripping there and start to pry. Now, I'm going to have a little bit of a problem here when these people get out of prison, because they're going to be a lot of my competition. And I'm only going to do this temporarily, and that... Oh boy, did I ever make a blunder. I broke into my own place. Well, dummy me, that wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done. Although I have done some other dumber things too. But there are some glitches to get out of this, and I'll work them out. Like, the one thing, like if a police officer would catch me as I'm just taking a couple things, he would say, under that new system where they're letting prisoners out, because they're probably not going to put me in then, they'll say, Ron, are you overweight? And I'll be eating so that I can gain that extra weight. And I'll say, well, yes, I am. And he'll say, at least 20 pounds? 30 pounds. 30 pounds. Then he's going to leave me go, because he's going to say, Ron, just don't get caught again. Just wear that mask. And then I thought about it. Again, in Minnesota state law, says it's against the law, it's a misdemeanor to wear a mask or a face covering in public, anything that conceals your identity. And it says that a mandate does not trump state law. Now that ain't how they told it to us. Now I'm thinking about that. And so I thought, well, maybe I will wear the mask to conceal my identity. And a friend of mine said, Ron, you should wear the mask anyway because of how you look. And I thought about that, and he could be right. I think he is. I know he is. Well, he probably is, because when I looked in the mirror, I thought that. Now, that's just my friend. Now, if you like any of these, hit the subscribe button. If there's anything you want me to do, or any ideas, just mention those. And you guys have a good day.